morning, everyone. This is Bremster, and today I'm coming to you with Ew. Yep, Ew by Math Pesto. This is a puzzle that was submitted to me again using my submission guidelines, details below, and I am really running low on puzzles, so let's hope some more come in so I don't have to go begging. This is a puzzle I have been warned is very tricky. So I am hoping I find the trick. This is probably going to be a longer video. You will know more than me by able to look at the duration, how I went on this one. I'm really hoping I don't make the huge mistakes that I have been making lately. So I really have nothing to go into apart from the fact that we are still working on the killer Sudoku packs that we're working on in order to bring out. There are going to be 3 packs. The first 2 I can talk about in a little bit of detail. So there's going to be a killer Sudoku pack, which will just be killer puzzles, and then there's going to be a killer variant pack. If you're a setter and you're interested in being involved, please reach out to me, because we are always looking for people to be involved. I don't want to just keep using the same people, but when the community I'm involved with is sending me puzzles, I'm going to use them. So I know that you saw a lot of the same setters over and over in March of the Quads and Polarizing Sudoku. And that's because they're the people who responded to my call for puzzles. If other people respond, I will happily use those puzzles. It's just, I can only use the puzzles I'm sent. I can't make them all myself, or that would be a bit boring. Although I've made a lot for this one. I've probably got a cull. Anyway, on to this puzzle. Ew. 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 By Math Pesto. And there are a lot of, if you sort of twist your vision, there's a lot of E's and W's in this puzzle. So that's possibly why it was named. Maybe because it's tricky. I'll find out. So what are the rules? There's actually a bit of a complex rule in this one, being entropic lines. I've covered a few of them on my channel, but let's go through it. So normal Sudoku rules apply. In every box, in every row, and in every column, the digits 1 to 9 must be placed without repetition. Let's get straight into the entropic lines. I'll use this one for an example because it's not really touching anything else to confuse it. On an entropic line, any set of 3 digits that you grab will contain a low digit, a medium digit, and a high digit. Low being 1 to 3, medium being 4 to 6, and high being 7 to 9. So if we were to grab those 3 digits there, one of them will be low, one of them will be mid, one of them will be high. And because if you grab those 3 digits, one of them will be low, one of them will be mid, one of them will be high, and they share those digits, you can tell that those 2 will be the same. So because low, medium, high, whatever those are, those 2 are the leftovers. So that's how entropic lines work. And on a longer line, you can basically say every 3rd digit will be the same of low, medium, and high, because when you grab a set of 3, any set of 3, whatever those 2 are, that will be the same leftover. Whisper lines. On the green whisper lines, adjacent digits must have a difference by at least 5, which the most obvious thing about that is you can never put a 5 on a whisper line. 5 lower than 5, 0, 5 higher than 5, 10, neither of which are between 1 and 9. The closer you are to the 5, the more constrained that digit is. Cells separated by a black dot must have a 1 to 2 ratio, so that's here. Cells separated by a white dot must be consecutive. We've got 1 of each dot, so not all dots are given, which is good, because otherwise, I don't know, maybe it would make this easier. So that's what we've got to go on. Let's give this a shot. How the heck do you start this puzzle? How do you start this puzzle? So 5 is in one of those 3, because 5 can never go on a whisper line, and those are all whispers. So 5 is in one of those, 5 is in one of those, but 5 can be anywhere down here. It can be in any of the... That's not looking fruitful, is it? This is the most constrained place for 5s. That's weird. How does that work? So this is going to contain a low, a medium, and a high. But those... Okay, so if we look at the entropic lines, and one of the things that I did reset this puzzle a little bit. This is almost identical to the puzzle I was sent, but one of the things I did reset is I made the entropic lines a little thicker and the whisper lines a little thinner. So you could see that there's no entropic line connecting here, no entropic line connecting here, no entropic line connecting here. I wanted it to be very clear where there were lines of the different types, and because the app puts the whisper lines on top of the entropics, I wanted it to be very clear where there were no entropics. So, but if we look here, this is a low, a medium, and a high. So that's just the entropic logic. But if we then twist our look at the way we look at this and we look at those, on a whisper line, because of the fact that each of the cells must be 5 different, if you think about this from the perspective of once you put a 1, 2, or 3 or 4 on a line, so a low digit, now by low on that I'm meaning different to entropic low. So there's entropic low, which I tend to call strata, because you've got multiple layers, low strata, medium strata, and high strata, and that's just a word I came up with. That's not an official term. But then you've got the low polarity of the whisper line, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, and any low polarity digit on a whisper line, the next digit on a whisper line, 5 different, it doesn't matter which low digit you pick, the next digit must be above 5 because it must leapfrog the 5. Any digit you start with, even 1, the furthest away, 5 different must be at least a 6. So 6, 7, 8, 9. And if you start with the 6, there are 6, 7, 8, or 9. When you make a 5 different number, you must leapfrog the 5 to 1, 2, 3, 4. So on a whisper line, you will always alternate polarity. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. And the closer you are to the 5, the more restricted it is. Now, in this batch of 3 cells here, what these 2 cells have to be different strata, but they are the same polarity. Hopefully I've explained those terms enough of what I'm going to mean with them. So these will either both be high or low polarity, but they are different strata, which means one of these... If these were... This can't be 1, 2, 3, and 7, 8, 9. It just cannot be because they are the same polarity on the whisper line. So they are either 6, 7, 8, 9 or 1, 2, 3, 4. Which means one of those has to be medium strata. Let's take this out. One of these 2 cells, actually I'll take all the colouring out. One of these 2 cells has to be medium strata. So one of them must be 4 or 6 because it can't be 5. Because otherwise you're going to break... Man, that's hard to say. But otherwise you're going to break it because... Yeah, if these were both... Yeah, so let me try. Yeah, hopefully that's clear. So one of these must be 4 or 6. And medium. It's that one. It's that one. It has to be that one. Because if I put a 4 or a 6 here, if I put a 4 here, the only digit that is 5 away from 4 is 9, and both of those digits become 9. If I put a 6 here, the only digit 5 away is 1, and both of those become 1. This has to be the 4 or 6. This is a 1, 9. And they are the same digit. But this and this are both medium. I use green for medium. This is not medium, and none of those are medium. That's a medium. Those are the same digit, so they're the same high or low. So I can colour them. I'm going to use yellow. I don't know whether it's high or low, so I could be wrong about that. But they are the same digit, so that's going to be hang on a minute. If that's yellow, so I've just arbitrarily picked a colour, but these three are the same because they are 3 apart on a whisper line. So they are going to be, I'll use blue, and these have to be yellow. That is forced. Because these have to be the same. These were all medium because these were medium. This couldn't be medium, and I couldn't put more mediums on the line. That's bonkers. So how do I continue this? Well, that's yellow. So that's yellow. And that's yellow. Because they are 3 apart on the entropic line. So that's blue or green. That's blue or green. Five can't be here anymore. So 5 is in one of those 2 cells. Remember how I said at the beginning 5 had to be in one of those 3, but it can't be there anymore because that's not medium. I don't know that that helps me much. So well, this can't be blue. Oh, hang on. No, this can't be blue because they are, it's on a whisper line. So it has to be different to blue because if blue is low, that has to be high. And if blue is high, that has to be low or medium. But it can't be yellow. So that's green, which means that's green. And these are blue. Now this could be green or yellow, but it can't be blue. This is blue or green. Blue or green. If it's green, it's 4, 6. And they would both be blue 1-9s because they couldn't be yellow 1-9 because they'd conflict there. This is one of everything, so these 3 are one of everything. Whoa, this is tricky. So I can't put 4 or 6 down here. So 4 and 6 are in one of those three. Hang on, 4. This can't be 4 or 6 because it can't be 5 because it's on a whisper line. It can't be 4 or 6 because that would make both of those the same. And it can't be blue. This is yellow. And this could be 4 or 6, I think. This would be 4 or 6. This would be 5. These would both... This can't be 4 or 6, because if this is 4 or 6, this would be a yellow 1, 9, and I'd end up with a conflict. So this can't be 4 or 6. So this can't be green, so it has to be blue, which makes that blue. This is crazy. So this is 2, 3, 7, 8. These are 2, 3, 7, 8. Because they're the only... I can't use 1 or 9 in those because the yellow 1, 9 is here. Same here. So, but that does allow that to be anything. Oh, it can't be 4... Hang on, these can't be 4, 6. Because this can't be... Right, these can't be 4, 6. Oh, no, of course they can't be 4, 6. But they can be 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, or 9. Unhelpful. But this is 4 or 6. So this is 1, 9. What am I talking about? Of course, that's medium on a whisper line. This is a blue 1, 9. So this is a blue 1, 9. Which allows that to be anything. But this is also 2, 3, 7, 8. So that can't be 4 or 6. Because if that was 4 or 6, it would need a 1, 9. So that is now yellow. Which means there's no yellow. So this is 2, 3, 7, or 8 because it can't be 1, 9. This is bonkers. There doesn't have to be a yellow one here. These are the same. Hang on a minute. No. This was easier. Okay, this cell goes to this cell, which cannot be green. It can't be blue because it's next to it, and it can't be green because if it's green, it can't be 5. It would have to be 4 or 6, and I can't put 4 or 6 in that cell, or both of those would be the same. That is yellow. Same is true here. This can't be green because it would be 5, 4, or 6, and if it's 4 or 6, both of those would be the same. And it can't be yellow because it's next to yellow. That is blue. This could be green. If both of those are the same. If this is green, this would have to be a blue 1-9, and it can't be. This is yellow. That was green. This would be a yellow 1-9, and it can't be. That is blue. How is any of this helping me? So this is 2, 3, 7, or 8. This is 2, 3, 7, or 8. That could still be a 1-9. That could still be a 1-9. These are 2, 3, 7, 8. So I've got to put a yellow 1-9 up here. Blue. I don't think I'm looking at this right. This could absolutely be green. Because these could be blue 1-9. I can't see a problem with that. It would just make that a blue 1-9. Okay. That's a 5. That is a hidden 5. Because this is a 4 or 6 that's connected to a 1 or to a blue 1-9. This is a 4 or 6 that's connected to a yellow 1-9. So these are different. So these are different. And they both see that cell. Oh my lord, this is tricky. So those are both green, because what I said before, that 4 and 6 could only go in those cells. So this is now a 4-6 pair. 5 is up here. So these are only yellow and blue. So I should have said 5. Oh, I could have got that a lot easier. 5 had to be down here, so 5 couldn't be there. 5 couldn't be there. That was a 5. That was the easy way to do that. Although that was pretty logic. I may need that trick later. That's a 5. There's a 4-6. There's a 4-6 up here. There's a 5 up here somewhere. It's not on the Kropki dot. So these are 4-6. So these are all... These are the same, and I can't put 2 yellows in the row. Those are all blue. No. Yes, these are blue. This is yellow. Now, one of these is probably green. One of those is definitely... If one of those isn't green, both of those are green, which is not possible. One of these is definitely green. One of those is a 4 or a 6. I don't know which. And one of these is a 4 or a 6 because I need to put a 4-6 in this row and it's not down here. So there is one green up here. There is one green. I can't see where this would be. This is 2, 3, 7, 8. So it's not there because it would need a 1-9 here. So that is not green. That is blue, which means that is blue. One of these is green, which means one of these is going to be the blue 1-9. So this is 2, 3, 7, 8. which I could have told by the fact that there was a 1, 9 in the row. But it means that there has to be a blue 1, 9 down here, which means that this is 2, 3, 7, 8, which I could have told by the fact that there's a 1, 9 in the box. This puzzle is breaking my brain. Okay, I'm trying very hard not to make a mistake. I think that's, well, it's not the problem, it's just what I'm doing. Cell? No, because these can be the same, can't they? So if that's 8, both of those are... Now, if that's 7, both of those are 2. But I don't see a problem with that. If that's a 3, both of those are 8. If that's 3, that's 8, that's 7, that's 2. And that works. But if this is 7... This can't be 7. Because if this is 7, I need 3 low cells that touch it. If this is 7, all of these would need to be 1, 2, and 3, 1 and 2, and they can't be. This is not 7, and surely that's the same as 3. If this is 3, the only digits that are 3 or 5 away from it are 8 and 9, and I'd need to put 8 and 9 in all 3 of those cells. This is 2, 8. So this is not 2, 8. This is 3, 7. Which means if this is 3, that can't be 7, and if this is 7, this can't be 3. This is 2, 8. Which means this is not 2, 8. This is 3, 7. But that 2, 7, 8, 3, and that's not restricted that. But these are now 1, 2, 8, 9, which means this is 3, 7, and this is 2, 8. Because the 3, 7 here has to go in this row somewhere, and this is the only blue cell. This is 2, 8. This is not 2, 8. So these are 1, 3, 7, 9. This is very strange. I only got 1 digit. 2 can go next to 7 or 8. 8 can go next to 2 or 3. That is fine. This is... And I know one of those is 4, 6. And the other one could be 3 or 7. So where's or 1 or 1, 9? So there's a lot of options there. I know this is a slow solve, but I want to do this puzzle justice. These are both the same. Could they be green? That would complete the green in the row. So there's a yellow and a green in here. There's a yellow and a green in here. That and that make a set. So does that mean that has to be that? Possibly. These are the same and consecutive. Well, they're not blue. They're not blue. Hip hip hooray, they are not blue. So I've got to put a blue and a green in here. Wait, that's green. I see 3 yellow. No. Yeah. These two are both green. Because, that's been there for ages. I'm trying to be too slow. There was 3 blue and 3 green. Those were both green. So this is now blue. Green is 4 or 6. I can't put 5 on it. So this is either 2, 8, or 3. So it can't be green. So 5 is in one of those two. So 5 is in one of those two. So 4, 5, 6 with a 5 in one of those two. That's not really news. I've got to put 2 green in here. If that's green, that's green. If that's green, maybe I can make all of those green. I wish I could figure out where the 4, 6 goes on here. Or I could restrict the 4, 6 up. Or I could get something on this entropic line. Oh, there's something I am... Oh, of course there's something I'm missing. There's a way of progressing through this puzzle and I haven't seen it. I've got 3 blue in this row. So this is one of everything. This is one of everything. I have to put a yellow in here. So I cannot put a yellow down here. But these could be 2 of the same thing. But I have to put one of everything down here. That and that are the same. There's nothing stopping that being 1, 9, so they could be green. That and that are the same, and there's nothing on that at all. That... I could still put a 4, 6 on this, because I've only got 1 4, 6. Though if I put a 4, 6 on this, I know what that is. That is blue. That can't be blue. That's green. That can't be blue because I see 3 blue in the row now, and it can't be yellow because it's next to yellow. That is green, so that is green. That is blue. I now have 3 blue in the column here. These are 4, 5, and 6 and must contain a 5. This is blue. This can't be green, so that is yellow. That cannot be green, so that must be blue. This is 1, 3, 7, and 9 because I can't use 2, 8. 1379. That, no, because that's also 1289. But if this is 1, that could be anything. If it's 2, that could be 1, 2. 8 could be 9, 8, and 9 could be, sorry, 8 could be 1. Yeah, there's options, and 9 could be any of the lows. I think I've got that right. But I got a lot more in here. Can that be green? Well, hang on. That is green or blue, which is fine, because I cannot put a yellow on this line anymore. That sees 3 yellow and 3 blue. That is green. So 3 along, that is green, and those are both blue. That's 3 blue in this column. So that already couldn't be blue. But I can't put blue in here now. And I can't put blue there. I already had blue in one of those. What is going on? So these are all yellow or green in here. I've got to put 3 yellows across here. I've got to put 2 and 8 in one of those. How is this not broken down into pairs more? What have I missed? I know I've missed something. Okay, what about up here? If this is 2... Actually, no, the restricted thing is closer to the middle. If this is 3, this would be 8, 9. That would be 7. That would be 1. Yeah, that all works. If this is 8, it'll work in reverse. This is 4, 5, or 6. 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 9. I've got to put 2 or 8 in there. What is it I am missing? When I started getting these pairs, I thought that would do something. Got to put 2, 8 in there. 2, 8 is there. Got to put 2, 8 in there. So, no, that's... Yellow 1, 9 is up here in one of those two. I don't think that does anything. I've got to be able to break this down to pairs more, don't I? This is 1, 2, 8, 9, but this could be anything. Yeah, this is a very long video. Five is absolutely up here because I can't put it down here because 5 is in one of those two and I can't put it in here. Oh, 5 is in one of those two. That's not 5. That is 5 and therefore green. What has that done? Now, one of these is green. One of these is yellow. Which means that's yellow. And that's green. And if that's yellow, that means one of these had to be green. And it has to be there now. That's the 4, 6. That's the 1, 9. That's not the 1, 9. That's the 2, 8. And 2, 8 can only go next to... That has to be 1, 9. Oh, no, hang on. Yeah, if this is 8, it has to go next to 8 or 9, and it can't be 8. So if this is 2, no, wait, no, this is... No, I got that completely wrong. Because if it's 2, it can go next to 7 or 9, because I can't use 8. And if it's 8, it can go next to 1 or 3. So this is 1, 3, 7, 9. Damn. But this is now yellow. It can't be 3, 7. Two, 8 next to each other, 3, 7. That's all fine. That pointing 5. So down here, I'm going to have a yellow and 2 greens, and the yellow is going to be from 1, 3, 7, 9. I've got to be able to reduce these pairs somehow, don't I? If that's 3, this is 8, 9, because I can't use the same digit in either of those. But I don't see a problem there. If that's 7, that's 2, 1. Which makes that a 1. That a 1. That's all. Three goes next to 8 and 9, which is fine. 8 goes next to 3 and 2 or 3. That's fine. Blue 2, 8 is in one of... Yeah. It's not there. It's in one of those. Because blue 2, 8 has to be in one of those. Yeah, I can't put a blue there. Can I put a green there now? No, I can't put a green or a blue there. That's yellow. And that's 2, 3, 7, or 8. It's not 3, 7. That's 2, 8. That's not 2, 8. That's 3, 7. That's not 2, 8. That's 1, 9. I am very slow at this. I'm sorry, but I'm working as hard as I can. That 1, 9 doesn't do anything. It doesn't actually restrict this line at all. That cell is yellow because it sees 3 green and 3 blue. That cell right there is yellow. And it's 1, 2, 8, 9. Same as this is 1, 2, 8, 9. But these are both blue. And they're not 2, 8. So they're 1, 3, 7, 9. And that matches this being 1 yellow and, yeah. But that's narrowed this down a little. These are the same digit. Sorry, these are the same digit. Have to go up here. So they're in one of those two. This is one of each. That can't be green, so the green is in here. Can that be blue or yellow? I don't see a restriction on any of that. This is still yellow or green. If it's green, it's 4-6. If it's yellow, it's 1-9. So this is 1-9 or 4-6. And it can be a yellow 1-9. These are one of everything. These are 2 green and a yellow. If I make that green, then I've filled out the greens for the column. Is that going to be an issue? Because these can't both be green and they can't both be yellow. So I need to put... Hang on, this is one of... I can't put 2 of the same thing in here, and I can't put 2 of the same thing in here, but I need to put 2 greens and 2 yellows in here. But I could make one of those blue, one of those green, that yellow, and that... Can I put a blue in here? If I put a blue in here, so if that's blue, because I can't put it there, if that's blue, this is green and yellow, this is green and yellow, and that's all fine. So these are the same. They can't be blue because then I'd have 4 blue in the box. I have no green in the column. I've got 1 yellow in the column. It's a 2. They're green. If they were yellow, they'd have to be consecutive. They'd have to be 1, 2, not possible, 2, 3, not possible, 7, 8, not possible, or 8, 9, not possible. That is insanely hard to see. There is a 5 in there. These are 4, 5, 6. That has filled up the green in this row. There's no 5 there. That is a 5. That is not a 5. That is 4, 5, 6. Those are green. It's got to have done something, doesn't it? There is now a yellow and a blue on here. And a wait a minute. That sees 3. Those are both yellow? Because they see 3 blue and 3 green. Those are both yellow. There's 3 green in this row now. So this is a yellow and a blue. And that can't be yellow because there's 3 yellow in the column. That is blue. That is yellow. That is blue. This is a yellow and a green, and I've already got green in the column. That is green. That is yellow. This is a 1, 9. So this is not a 1, 9. That's a 2, 8, which takes 2, 8 out of there. That's 3, 7. That takes 3, 7 out of there. That's 1, 9. This is a blue 2-8 because of that. This is not 2-8 because of that. That's not 2-8 because of that. This is a blue 2-8. So this is 1379, and it's not 37. That is a blue 19. That is not 19. That is not 37. This is now 37. This is 1289 and it's not 19. This is a blue 28. This is not 28. This is 19. This is now a blue 37. This is 2378. This is 2378. These can't be yellow 19s because they see yellow 19s. This is a yellow 19. These are 2378. I need to put a 37 down here, but a yellow 37 and 2 greens. Yeah, I'm still not seeing that. This is a 37 because it sees 1928. Actually, this is blue at the top. So I've now got all the blues in this box. I've got to put a 28 up here. This is 1379. So that's 28 because that will be all of the 1379s. So that can't be 28. So this is 1379. I now have 1379 fully allocated, so that becomes 28. I can't remember what color that could be. I think it was yellow. So there is 2 greens and a yellow in here. I can only put 1 green in here. So this has to be a green and a yellow. So that has to be green. So these are 4, 6. That's all the 4, 6s here. So there's a green and a yellow in here. Whichever the green is, sorry, whichever the yellow is, it's 2-8. Whichever the yellow is, it's 2-8. So that's not 2-8, which I could have got from the box. I'm not always a clever man. That 3-7 means that's not 3-7, which I knew because I said I had to put a yellow 3-7 down there. But that means this is not a yellow 2-8. This is 3-7. This is not 3-7. This is 2-8. This is not 2-8. This is 3-7. This is not 3-7. I've almost got it fully down to pairs. This is 1379. How is this going to break apart? It's got to be up here, I imagine. It's the only thing that's going to do it. Now this is green, so it's 4, 5, or 6. So I've got all the yellows in this row. So I need to put 2 greens and 2 blues. That's not going to cut it, is it? This is not 3-7. This is a yellow 2-8. So we know that yellow 2-8 is in here. That's a yellow 2-8 because yellow 2-8 is already allocated in those columns and those 2 cells couldn't be a yellow 2-8. That's a yellow 2-8, which means that can't be the yellow 2-8. That is the yellow 2-8. So that's not the 5. This is the 5, and that is green. Which means this is not 5. This is a 4 or a 6. Now, That can't be a yellow 2-8, but it could be a blue 2-8. And if it's 3, hey, so if it's 3, it's yellow. If it's 2-8, it's blue. I am grumpy. That is bugging me. That was an erroneous thing that I was about to say. 4 or 6 has to go in here somewhere. So this can't be green. So, wait a minute. This is not 1, 9. This is 3, 7. So a blue 3, 7 goes up in one of those two. Yellow 3, 7 goes in one of those two. Hang on. That's a 3, 7. This is not a 3, 7. This is a 1, 9. This is not a 1, 9. This is a 3, 7. This is not a 3, 7. It's a 1, 9. This is not a 1, 9. It's a 3, 7. This is not a 3, 7. It's a 1, 9. Blue 1, 9 now has to go there by Sudoku because it was taken up in those rows and that cell sees that one. So that's blue 1, 9. This pair Sudoku stuff is weird. I've seen a bit of it recently. So blue 3, 7 is now in right. Blue 3, 7 is there because I can't put it in that row. I can't put it in that row and I can't put it in that cell. That is a blue 3, 7, which fills up the blues for this row. That can't be blue or yellow. So that is green and must be the 4, 6. The only thing left in here now is yellow, and this is the yellow 1, 9. This is still one of everything. That can't be the 5, so this is the 5, and that becomes green because of the pointing 5s here. This is not the 5. So this is either a yellow 3 or a blue 2, 8. Oh, come on. How is this not broken apart yet? Have I missed something? It must be in here. What have I missed? 5 is in one of those two. 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. 5 is not there. Yellow 3, 7, 5, and 4 and 6. Yellow 3, 7 is down here. 5 is in one of those two. 4, 6 is potentially anywhere. Okay, so what have I got to look at? Blue 2, 8 is up here in one of those two. Actually, that cell is blue. That's the blue 2, 8. So now blue 2, 8 I've got. What am I missing in this row now? I need to put 2 yellows and a blue. Well, that can't be blue, so that's yellow. That's the yellow 3, 7. Didn't I say that had to be the yellow 3, 7? Yes, that now sees both 3, 7s. That's not 3, 7. That's 2, 8, and the only 2, 8 it can be is blue. That is blue. 2, 8 means that can't be 6 any. That can't be 6 anymore. That is 4. That is 6. That is 6. That is 4. That is 4. That is 6. That is 4. That is 6. That is not 6. That is 4. That is 5. That is 6. That is 4, which is consecutive with 5, which makes that 6. Okay, I think that's as far as I'm getting with that. Now, this has to be yellow now, which is 1, 9, and these are all green. Okay, that was unexpected. So they're 4, 5, and 6, and the middle one is not 5 or 4. That is 6. So I have got some more progress. Those are 4 and 5. This column is now missing the green. So that's 4, 5, or 6. This column is missing the yellow, which is the 3, 7. And this now has to be the green, which is 4 or 5. Okay. This puzzle is strange. And by serendipity, I think I just marked the thing that I needed to look at. 4 can only go next to 9 on a whisper line. Blue is high. So all along I've been wrong. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to select all the blue cells and turn them purple. I'm going to select all the yellow cells and turn them blue, and I'm going to select all the purple cells and turn them yellow. No, I'm going to turn them yellow because that's my normal coloring. I am then going to try and use this new feature I've heard about where if hang on, I need to make this a blue 3, 7. What I can then do is I think I can control click. No, is it control? I need to be, what mode do I need to be in? I've lost this somehow. What has gone wrong? I've been told that you can control click and select stuff, and now everything is weird and I'm in a weird selection mode and I've lost control of my grid. No! I'm going to pause the video and try and get control of my grid again. I'll be back. Sorry about that. I've been told that you could control click and it would select all the pairs, but it does it across colors. So that's not going to work too well for me. So I'm just going to select all the yellow 1, 9s and make them 9. I'm going to select all the yellow 2, 8s and make them 8. I'm going to select all the yellow 3, 7s and make them 7. I'm then, sorry about that pause, that was freaky to me. I'm then going to select all the, oh, now it's not working. I'm going to select all the 3, 7s and make them 3. I'm going to select all the 1, now it's not working again. You have to be in center mode and then you can control click pairs and it will select all of those pairs, but you have to be in center mode. 1, 9s and make them 1, back into center mode, control click all the 2, 8s and I can make them 2. And now I just need to finish the 4s and 6s. How do I do that? How do I do that? 4, 5, 4, 5, 6, 4, 5, 6, 4, 6. Oh, the only thing, there's a whisper line again. Between 1s must be a 6. That's a 4. That's a 4. That's a 5. That's a 6. The 4 makes that a 5 and that a 4. And that is Ew by Math Pesto. I'm not trying to disparage any other setters, but that may be one of the best puzzles I've featured on my channel in a very, very long time. That was absolutely insane. I mean, it took me over an hour and I'm sorry about that, but that was absolutely brilliant. Thank you for sending that one through, Math Pesto. That was absolutely crazy. The break-in around here was tricky enough and then using the whisper logic, but that dot interacting with that cell, that was crazy good and so hard to spot. I hope and pray that I did not make any mistakes on that puzzle because it does not deserve what I've been doing to puzzles recently. Thank you everyone for watching. I hope you enjoyed that. I really hope you gave that puzzle a try. That was absolutely phenomenal. Yeah, thanks everyone. And wow, I'm going to be recommending this puzzle far and wide, and I hope you do too. Thank you everyone for watching and good luck with your solving.